Hello everyone's. I am here for my review of Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 3 Episode 11. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member and one of my peoples, welcome back. So Trick, he done made his way to the Bahamas. He had been dead set on he wasn't going because he leaving Love and Hip Hop Miami. Y'all not gonna be out here putting my mug shots out here and doing all these things. Just let you know, Trick, the Joe mug shots, that is public records. And anybody who wants to go see can go see. I don't know if this is everywhere, but there is a website in Evansville, Indiana, where you can type in somebody's name, and if they are in the jail, then you can see what they in jail for, A, B, C, and or D. And then, since you own the show, this is all over social media and all over the blogs. So they put that out there. And I don't know if it's so much as the mugshot or it's how he looked in the mugshot. Because his hairline didn't look the best in the mugshot. I mean, I know you're not supposed to be looking the best when you taking a mugshot because you done just got arrested. But yeah, but he said he wasn't going to go. But then he thought about it, how he needed to be there for Trina. And Trina like his sister. And Trina's mama, Vanessa, always treated him good. And all this was always there for her. So, you know, he had to show up. Now, Trina says that she just wants to have a short ceremony. And they come back to the house. And Trick can cook the food for them. Now, Trick's food do be looking good. Now, if I'm ever in Miami and I can get to his restaurant, I would like to go. I would like to see what he got going on in his restaurant. So they did. They had a little small ceremony by the beach. Everybody said they words concerning how much they love Vanessa. And then they took it on back to the house and they had them a little party. Now, y'all, I was so here for this Sukihana and women's empowered brunch that she was throwing. Like, this was a side of Sukihana that I ain't never seen. Now, she wants to bring the awareness to, like, colorism in the music industry and the situation that, like, it affects plenty of artists. Now, since so many dark-skinned artists feel like they are looked over as opposed to a lighter-skinned audience, she want to get some women in the industry, independent, business-minded women together and just chop it up. That's what she wants. Now, she says that she has her ancestors' nose, they hips, lips, and they color. And she loves who she is. All of the chocolateness that she is. And she wants to show people, you know, not just the Sukihana side, but the Destiny side too. I was like, come on, Sukihana. The people want to see that too. You can be versatile. You can be hood and ratchet and all that stuff. And you can still be classy. You know, you can be ratchet. I want to say, no, I'm trying to make a ratchet and classic together. Raxley? No, that ain't the word. Classic? Yeah, we're going to go with that until I think of something else. Now, Amara, she's feeling some type of way about Prima Donna. And I can understand why. Like, we didn't met up and you didn't just, you know, surprise Andy up on me without giving me the heads up. Like, she thought she was going there to meet a friend. And, you know, you could have just pulled me to the side and been like, look here. I just want to let you know that my homegirl Annie, she used to date MJ a few years ago. And she was telling me some things about him that I think you should know. Like, she supported him throughout their whole relationship, you know, using all of her money. And when she no longer had money to, you know, pay bills and all those things, she asked him to get a job and he refused to get a job. I just wanted to let you know. And if you want to talk to Annie and get her side of the story, I will be willing to, you know, set up a meeting between y'all so you can hear from her. But I'm not trying to be messy. I'm just trying to give you the information that I know so you can take it from there. Because Amara did tell Prima Donna that, you know, MJ was being kind of clingy. Like, get up off me. Just let me breathe, okay? You don't always have to be around me at every single moment. And for the majority of this season, everywhere Amara was at, MJ was at too. When she was going to meet Julian, MJ was right there. When she at home, MJ was right there. It's like, can I breathe? Just a little bit. So, at Sukihana's event, she's Prima Donna saying how what she went through being a darker complected young lady. And how her mama is Geechee, which I don't really know what that is. I think it's Gullah Geechee, but I'm not for sure, and I'm not gonna say that. But I believe I've heard the word Gullah Geechee. But anyways, she said her mom was Geechee and that her daddy was from Africa. She didn't say what country in Africa. She just said Africa. And how when she was little, she would pray that her booty would go away because everybody, like all the kids, was calling her African booty scratcher. But you gotta realize, like back in the day, having a big booty was not the thing. It didn't like really pop off until like what, the early 2000s, like in the 90s. Even though Sir Mix-a-Lot was talking about he liked big butts, but like a lot of big booty wasn't really it, I guess. I'm wanting to say that, but anyways, y'all know what I'm saying. Hood Brat was saying how when she was younger, being darker complected, she didn't want to have kids with a darker complected man because she didn't want her kids to be dark skinned. She went through this whole like depression about being dark skinned and having dark skinned kids, and then she was like, she had to like, my black is beautiful. My chocolateness is beautiful. What am I thinking? And she was able to get over that. Tipsy and how she felt that she wasn't black enough growing up, so she would wear her hair in braids and try to make her hair as nappy as it can so she can seem as black as she is. But I'm like, not all black people have nappy hair or coarser hair. There is some black people whose hair is straight. Me being one of them. My hair is thick yet straight. It is not coarse at all. I'm not trying to brag or nothing like that, because believe me, if I could rock a good twist out fro, your girl would. But I can't. It's like some black people's hair is coarse and some black people's hair is straight. That's just how it is. But she thought having what she said nappy hair, that made her more black. Now Mara says when she was younger, she didn't know where she fit in, because she didn't fit in with the black people because she spoke Spanish, and she didn't speak in with the Latina people because they said she was too black. And this is when Prima Donna jumps in and interrupts her, talking about something. Well, what do you identify as? Now, I don't know Amara's whole career, but I thought she always identified as being Afro-Latina, being somebody who was Latina with African ancestors. That's what I thought. And she feels that she tried to help her with her man, and that's no reason for her to have an attitude. Now, granted, Amara did seem like she had an attitude, but I think Prima Donna is the only one who clocked it because she knows why Amara has an attitude. Now, everybody's like, well, like, what's going on between y'all? What's good? She said she thinks that Amara showed up with negative energy. Now, Sukihana says, I know I'm hood and ghetto, but she never thought that Amara or Prima Donna would show up and cutting up several foods at her event. Now, Amara had to let it be known. She brought her ex. She brought my ex's ex to an event and to a meetup and didn't tell me what was going on. So that's like, okay, that's what the issue was between y'all. When they get outside, Amara tells her she felt some type of way, like, you couldn't tell me that you was bringing Annie to the situation. Like, that was messed up. Like, I feel like kind of bum brushed and bombarded that I think we meeting up and we being friends, and you bring on my ex's ex telling me some stuff that I really didn't want to hear from my ex's ex. But, you know, Prima Donna says she respects that and all that stuff. Amara says she didn't want to bring it up at Sukihana's event, and she felt like that Prima Donna kind of made the event about her bringing their issues at Sukihana's event. And I was like, yeah, that was not the time or the place. She trying to have this event, you know, about colorism and all that stuff, and y'all over here talking about MJ of all people. Ciao. Now, Briscoe out here looking for a house. He knows he can't afford. He knows he don't have a budget for this house, but he wants to see where Cello's head is. Now, he's trying to get his family back together, and he thinks that a house will do that. Just like Fresher thought getting Jen a house, that was going to make up his cheating. Like, basically, they whole relationship, he been cheating. He thought a house was going to fix things. He talking about he can't live in this big house by himself. Ooh, my alarm was going off, y'all. Don't mind that. Anytime I can't live in this big house by myself, I want you to be here with me. Like, first of all, you can't afford that big house. Don't come to me showing me a house that I know that you can't afford. Why are you showing me this fabulous house when I know you can't afford it and you can't afford it and I know you can't afford it? Like, bro, really? He was basically saying, we ain't getting no younger, we might as well do this. That's what I got from this whole little vibe of him. Like, man, I'll get you this house. We can be together. We already been together for a good little time before I went to jail. We might as well go ahead and do this and be a family. That's what I got from that. And she said she don't know if he's up for the changes that, if he's up to make the changes that he needs to make. Like, don't be out here cheating. Don't be out here going to jail. Don't be out here late at night and I don't know where you at. Things like that. Now, Joy and Trick, they have a talk. And she said when they were together, she lost herself because she was focused on him and she didn't focus on herself. I was like, yeah, that happens in a lot of relationships. She said at one point she didn't think he cared about her. He didn't say I love you. He didn't say you beautiful. And he talking about well, I talked about you in my music, and when I went to the mall, I always brought you something back. And she was like, yeah, those bags was nice and all, but like I really didn't feel like you cared about me. Like, you buying the bag don't mean you love me. Like, you didn't say, I love you, I care for you, you beautiful. Like, none of those things. Point is, Joy does not want to see Trick destroy his life. She seems like she loves him or has love for him, but him not taking care of herself, she's just not going to sit around and watch him destroy his life by not taking care of himself. You know, he has lupus, and lupus, your body just attacks itself. You can attack, your immune system is attacking your organs. They see your organs as a threat, therefore they attack. And he doesn't really want to take care of himself, because I'm thinking, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, that the medications kind of had a side effect towards him in the beginning, and he just stopped taking them. But I don't know, but she was like, I just couldn't do it. And he says he is sorry for all the pain and turmoil that he had caused in her life. I was like, that's what she wants to hear. And she wants you to do better. You know better, but you just not doing better. So, y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on. So, my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my people. If you're already a family member and one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.